This is Njambiz. Welcome back to my channel. Or welcome if you're new here. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button right there, down there. Hit that subscribe button and join Team Njambiz. Thank you. And hit the bell button to get notified when I put out new videos. Yeah. So, as I have been doing in the last couple of videos, I am doing an unedited, uncut video, so you're going to watch everything I record today. There's a bit of noise outside. There's a construction happening just outside. Hopefully it won't be too loud for today's video, hopefully, because we're not gonna edit it, gonna upload it raw. So yes, today's video, I'm talking about adulting and some of the ways that adulting has changed me. And the reason I'm doing this now and the inspiration behind this video is that today is currently the 20th of April. Tomorrow, the 21st of April, is my birthday! Yay! Tomorrow is my birthday, and not just any birthday, it's my 30th. I'm turning 30. Oh my god. Where is the time going? Can you see the gray hairs? Can you? Yeah, those are not because of age. I've actually had the gray hairs since I was in my late teens, which is so weird. Anyway, so yes, today we are talking about adulting because your girl is turning 30 my 20s. Goodbye to my 20s. But it is a new decade of my life. It is a new chapter and I am excited for what happens next. Oh my god, I can't believe I'm already 30. And before I babble on and this video becomes like 2 hours long, let me just dive into, I just wanted to talk about some of the ways adulting has changed me as I've been reflecting on my, on my life, on how far I've gotten and what I've learned so far, I suppose. But not really more of lessons, but just like the changes I've noticed, which I believe are because of age, because of adulting, because of growing up and having responsibilities. Kids, don't be in a hurry to grow up. It is overrated. Anyway, so yes, I have 10 main things. I actually wrote them down so that I don't forget, because once I start recording the video, everything I planned on covering just kind of goes out of my head. My head becomes blank. Anyway, so I wrote them down. So if you see me looking this way, it's because I'm kind of referring. They're in no particular order, but the more fun ones are later on, so watch the full video. Please watch it till the end. Anyway, so number one of some of the things I have noticed, one of the ways I have noticed that I have changed is I am a lot more organized and intentional, and not just in business, but mostly in business. Okay, actually not just in business and in my personal life. I'm a lot more organized in the way I prioritize my tasks, in the way I plan my days, plan my week. I actually plan as far ahead as I can, which I never used to do. These days when I wake up in the morning, I have a plan of what I want to accomplish that day, and I actually write it down. I got this app, it's called To-Do List, I think it's To-Do List, yes. I got that app. It allows you to create different lists of different things you want to accomplish, and even like categorize them. For example, I have a work list, the things I want to accomplish for business that day. I have my personal list, the tasks I want to accomplish on my personal errands that day. Then I have a shopping list of things I want to buy and so on. It's so good. It's really helped me organize my days. So in the morning when I wake up, I already know what I need to do, and in the evening when I'm going to wind up my day, I usually go back and check what haven't I accomplished, because as I do the tasks, I go ahead and tick them off. The app allows you to do that, which is really cool. I go ahead and tick them off and see what have I accomplished today, what haven't I accomplished that I set out to accomplish, then plan my next day. That's what I do in the evening. And then on the weekends, I plan my week ahead. What is it that I want to accomplish this week? And then break it down as well, and for the month as well. So I plan ahead. At least I write down what I want to accomplish for the day, for the week, for the month. But even in terms of business, I find myself planning ahead even months and maybe a year in advance. Okay, I haven't gone past a year, I won't lie. I haven't done planning beyond a year, but we are getting there. We never used to plan this far. I never used to plan this far anyway. So yeah, I'm a lot more organized. I'm a lot more intentional. I plan ahead and I make sure all the tasks I want to accomplish are accomplished. So yeah, that's number one. I am a lot more organized and intentional. Number two is I procrastinate less, probably because I am a lot more organized and intentional. Now, let me give you an example. A while back, if I was hooked on a series, a TV series, I would procrastinate everything else and just find myself binging. You know how you say, okay, just one more episode, and then I'll get back to work. And you find yourself watching like 5 more episodes. And if you're self-employed and working from home like myself, you have to really get that discipline to work and to divide work and entertainment, and to really just plan your time, manage your time as best as you can. So I find these days I manage my time so much better. I am a lot better at not procrastinating because of the organization. You know, also when you have written down your goals and you're going through them at the end of the day to see what you've accomplished, if you've procrastinated a lot, it will show. It will show, and you're gonna start getting a lot better at accomplishing all the tasks you set out to accomplish within a given time if you write them down. And not just write them down, but reflect on what you have accomplished and what you need to accomplish and what needs to change. So yeah, I'm a lot better at not procrastinating. As far as entertainment goes, in fact, I try and limit my entertainment to after I have finished my work, so that I don't get distracted. So if I wake up in the morning, I'll probably watch a video on YouTube or something during breakfast. But the minute I set to start working, which is usually mostly from 9 a.m., I'll work until my lunch break, then maybe I'll watch a video, and then I'll work in the afternoon from 2 to 4. And then from 4, I can do my personal tasks and I can get into entertainment. But I try not to start watching series, especially in the morning or during the day these days, so that I can get my work done first and then reward myself with some good entertainment. That way I have been productive, and I also enjoy the entertainment when there's nothing just hanging over my head like there's something I need to do. So yeah, I do that a lot better these days. Adulting, you have to, because especially if you're self-employed, this money ain't gonna come unless you work for it. We have to work. Number 3. Now this one, number 3 of one of the ways I've changed is that I no longer keep up with the hottest new hits in music, the who's who in entertainment. And let's just say this one, I think I'm really getting old. There's a time I could tell you the top hit of the week, of the month, but these days, don't even know any new songs. I'm just sticking to the good old ones. I know word by word all the lyrics. I don't know what's happening in the world of entertainment anymore. I don't know any of the new artists who are out there, to be honest. I've had some names and I'm like, who? Who? Yeah, no. I no longer keep up with the who's who of entertainment, or the what's new and what's hot and what's not. I guess I'm just growing old like that. Then number 4 is I barely go out, although this one, let's be honest, I never used to go out anyway. I rarely used to go out, but these days I never used to go out as much, because I'm kind of I am an introvert. I am an introvert. I never really used to go out a lot, but these days I think it's reduced even considerably. Might have something to do with adulting, or this one might have something to do with both adulting and parenting. Actually, I should do a list of how parenting has changed me. Let me know if you'd be interested in watching that. Comment below. Let me know if you'd be interested in watching that. Yeah, but I barely go out. But as an introvert, that is a welcome change. Not that I used to go out anyway, to be honest. Number 5, I am a lot more. What's the word? Okay, let me just put it in as a statement. I don't worry too much about what other people think of me, or like other people's opinions of my life. I don't worry too much about that anymore. Like I got some self-esteem as I grow, like some form of security in myself. Like in my early 20s, I would say I was a lot more insecure, obviously. But these days, what you think about me has very little impact on my life. Like what people generally think about me, or what I do, or what I look like, or all those things don't have that much of an impact in my life. They don't really affect me as much as they used to. There's a time they used to affect me, but these days, I guess I have grown a thick skin-ish. So I'm a lot more confident in myself. I am a lot more content in my looks, in my decisions, in my personality, in my traits, and whatever else. Yeah, so that's another one. And then number 6 is a funny one. Number 6, my tastes have evolved, and in this case I mean literal tastes, like food. There's a time you would, like when I was younger, I would not eat mishiri. Mishiri are what? French beans. String beans. French beans, I think. I would not eat mishiri. I hated them. These days, I can actually eat them. There's a time I used to hate seeing tomatoes in my food, or onions. Like if they're big chunks, I would just like pick them out and put them aside when I was younger. But these days, if the food doesn't have tomatoes, if my food, I cannot see tomatoes in my food, I don't want it. Onions, green pepper, the green one, I used to hate it, but these days I love it. What else? I used to hate oats. I used to hate oats, which is so weird, because these days it's like one of my favorite things to have for breakfast. In fact, I enjoy oats more than I enjoy bread these days, and I used to love bread, and I used to hate oats, but it has kind of inverted, which is so funny. So yeah, some of the things I didn't used to eat, or didn't used to like, I kind of like these days. I didn't used to like pizza so much. I still don't. I'm not a big fan, but I can eat it now. Back then, I could not even eat it. That's how bad I didn't like it. Imagine pizza. Well, I'm still not that big of a fan, but I can eat it, which is a big change. My tastes have evolved, which is so interesting. My nutrition has overall improved, because even in my early 20s, I used to eat so poorly when I initially initially moved out, like when I was 24, I used to eat so poorly, and I was in campus and I was doing day classes, evening classes, so I barely cooked. There's a time I could just eat tea and bread and eggs and go to sleep as dinner. These days, if I go like 3 days without eating vegetables, I feel like there's something wrong and I have to correct it. The same thing with fruits. I never used to eat fruits. Probably why I got anemia a few times in campus. But I got anemic a few times in campus. But it was because of poor nutrition. My nutrition has overall improved, which is amazing. I guess it's because I'm a lot more informed and a lot more wiser. So yeah, there's that. Number seven. Number 7 is I sleep so early. I go to sleep early, I wake up early. Now they're going to sleep early. There is a time I could sleep at 1 a.m., 2 a.m. actually watching TV series. But because of my newfound discipline, I do not sleep so late watching nonsense. I don't. So these days I find myself sleeping so much earlier. There are times you'll find me in bed at 9. There are times I will go to bed at 10. But rest assured, I will probably not do past 11. Honestly, I cannot even go past 11 anymore. Which means I cannot even go to a party. I will sleep. I will be the old person sleeping on the couch. So yeah, I sleep very early. I also wake up early. These days by 6:30, 7, whether I'm going anywhere or not, I am awake. I know 6:30 and 7 don't sound very early. I work from home, don't judge me. I know that people wake up at 5 and 4. I work from home, so I wake up at 6, between 6 and 7 most days. And that's every day. Even the days I'm not working, even the days I'm not going anywhere, I wake up at between 6:30 and 7, probably because I go to bed early. But I find waking up early helps me accomplish so much more in my day because I am very productive in the morning and my days are not longer if I wake up early. There's a time in my early 20s, listen to me talking like I'm 50 and I'm just turning 30 tomorrow. In my early 20s, I could sleep in up to midday. Midday sleeping because I slept at 2 a.m. But these days, I am a completely different person. Then number 8, one of the ways I've also changed because of adulting is I have kind of become a bit more, I've gained a bit more control over my reactions and emotions. Let me expound. There's a, like, in terms of reactions, like when you're angered or you're, I think anger is the hardest one to control. So let's talk of anger. Like, I am a lot more contained in my reactions. I have come to learn that not everything needs a reaction, and sometimes silence is more powerful than words. So, the mastery of emotions is what I guess comes to, brings me to be able to control my reactions better. And I'm not saying that I am 100% like centered. I am not. I'm not 100%. I still react to some situations, but I am a lot better at letting myself calm down before I get into something. I would say I kind of used to be a bit short-tempered in a way. Yeah. I would, like everything, I was the kind of person who the minute you have attacked me or angered me or wronged me in a way, I will give you a piece of my mind there and then. I will not wait till I don't know when to tell you. I will tell you there and then what I think and without any filters whatsoever. So that has kind of changed. Of course, there are always those situations where, even now, as I have improved on that, that will still get me to react because they're probably, they've poked at a very in a way, yeah. There are things these days when I know I have been wronged. Do you know those situations where you know you've been wronged, but being right, like proving you're right, comes at a very high cost. Like it's like, I know you've wronged me, and I can probably prove you wronged me, and I can get you back, and I'm holding an ace that will resolve this whole situation. But this ace is also like some nuclear bomb. If I throw it out there, it's gonna explode in everyone's face, and it's gonna mess up my day and your day, and maybe our relationship, depending on who you are. So these days, I do not use that. I do not blow up situations just to be right. I have learned sometimes it's better to have peace than to be right. There are situations where I just say, you know what, you have wronged me, and I know you have wronged me, but I'm leaving it to God. I am learning to let go and let God. I say, you know what, this person has done me wrong. I will not stoop to their level. I will not become them. I will leave it to God to avenge, to get justice for me, which actually is the best way to handle most of those situations. Sometimes you just gotta let the big man upstairs handle these things for you. So yeah, mastery of emotions, kind of better at that. Yeah. And I'm a lot happier for it. I am. Number 9 is learning from failure and learning to accept failure. Now, this is more of not letting failure like stop you from trying and trying again. There's a time when if I failed at something, maybe I'm trying to do a project and then I fail, it will really set me back emotionally, and even my motivation will be gone. Like it will throw me off, and it will really affect how I tackle that from that point. If I tackle it to begin with, for example, if I'm going after an opportunity and I fail the first time, there was a time I would let it go. These days I'm like, okay, I've gone after this opportunity, it didn't work out very well, but what can I learn from this and improve and go at it again? So I am a lot better at learning from failure, and still learning from failure, see what you could have done differently, grow from it, and still come back and try it again later. Like I don't write it off. Like they say, there's always a yes after 1,000 no's or something like that. You will never know until you try. You have to keep pushing and pushing and pushing. Persistence breaks resistance. Plus, don't just push with the same thing. They say insanity is doing the same thing the same way and insanity is doing the same thing and expecting different results. So don't do the same things. Learn, improve, then go at it again. Yes? Have we learned something there? I feel like that was a moment of wisdom. If I had editing, this is the point where I would have been like, epiphany. Anyway, number 10 of the list of things I have learned in my adulthood, which comes back actually to my first point, is learning to stop, reflect, and reset. In everything you do, it is very important, which is what I said in my first point. I go back at the end of the day and just look at what I have done in the day, what I could have done differently, what I would want tomorrow to be. Like, it's very important to first of all stop. Don't go at, don't be too, what's the word? Don't overwhelm yourself. Always take some time, relax, rest. It is very important. After you have done this, go ahead and reflect on what it is you have accomplished and appreciate yourself for the accomplishments you've made as much as you what's the word? Like, at the same time, when you're looking at what you haven't accomplished, don't be so down on yourself when you've accomplished something also. Like, appreciate the accomplishments you've made. Stop and appreciate the accomplishments, how far you've gotten. Look at what you could have done different.